And now people realize you don't need to fight as Simi to get good loot and to get out with good materials as well. On the other hand, somewhere where you will need to fight here is this tiny little house area as Duzek is trying to get the elimination onto Leches, and he does. So no elim for Lechi either. The rivalry there between them can't happen.
It's nice to see a winning fight early on if you're in that mentality, in that mindset. Right now, it's a hunter right outside the habitat of his prey, and 3 shots is all it takes. Lechi gets that elimination. I think these are marauders that were here as a distraction, as bait for the prey. Him defending this will be so crucial. You were mentioning getting taken out before the top 75. It's so bad for your game. He did not expect the crash pad breakdown. And now wall to wall, he's going to have to play absolute defense. More crash pads coming in. Once again, not expected. This time, no escape. Cyrox takes him down.
There's no defense against crash pads. Once they're in their box, you have to play offense. Why is it currently putting the pressure down onto this player? Boxed up, and that was a very good control of all of this area, but he's not able to finish it up. The white tags do come through. He's got to be careful. He's got to finish this quick, and the cone in the box, he is going to get it. It's not going to be stolen. The third-party pressure is coming through. And Tux is looking to put an end to that run. Tux is someone who has gone down early a couple times, and it looks like, unfortunately, that's going to be the way here. As you saw the white tags come through, and he does end up going down. And now Snap, just securing another elim, is going to put him higher and higher on that leaderboard.
They can't deal damage to you. You'll never get in trouble. Here's the other side, though, of that equation. Sanglet beamed down completely. Center of the map, so many people around him. Box to box. Mawaka is on the wall. Has a chance to phase through. He's below. On the right side, you see it. The damage threshold. Needs to get above with tags. There's the big one. Turns into an elimination. But remember where we were with Sanglet. There's so many people around box to box. There's still one more individual.
And Pablo, being W keyed right now, he's got to be careful because Stormsurge is active. And it's hitting 12 players.
12 different players are taking 25 damage a second. Right now, Pablo is just right above it with no shields left there. You're right. Has to be so safe. He gets a beam down onto Nido, who I have to think also was getting damage in front of him. Brithy's kind of in a very rough spot. Not only is he on the back wall of Tayson, but he's more elevated in this fight. More likely to get sprayed if Tayson just starts to stay a box below and pressure vertically. But Tayson's job right now is to get this elimination, wrap it up fast, get the mats back, and then play passive again towards that end game. This is the only time you'll see him explosive, really. There it is. Brithy taken out in an instant.
And Tayson not hesitating to go in. This is it. Dominance. This is pure and utter dominance of this heat. We talked about how it was the most stacked, but at the top right now,
this could be this man's 3rd win here. That's crazy to think about with players like Savage, Benji, Lechi in your game, Snazy. Flixie going down, so he won't be in this one. Froggy is now in control of the pack that has to move to zone from this side. Look at the amount of players on the north side of this. I believe Tayson...
If these players go down, like Shao said, this is free for Tayson, which it already seems like it is. Even if these players aren't going down, even though no one is, you know, really challenging to the top, he says, you know what, I'm still going to play just a little bit more careful in this game. We see Scrib get a nice elim there on a Jam's hood.
This is going to be such a tough rotate for anyone that doesn't have a launch pad, who doesn't have height like Cammy.
Especially if it pulls to the south. Because there's only 1, 2, 3, 4 people that are maybe a contestant for getting towards theirs. You see Omni already having a hard rotation, and we're not into half and half out. Cammy putting that pressure down, but
Grizzly Beret, he's going to be able to walk straight in. Recycle a launch pad actually with the glide, and crash pad once again into these boxes. This pattern we keep seeing. People trading mobility straight into offensive capabilities, and Nate gets Astra all the way down. 5th zone is locked in. He's safe in it. Everyone else is moving around there to catch up. Alechi's here too. Kiku. Trulex taking down Froggy, who we saw had a very nice position. RPGs, though, around Nate. He will be able to survive and actually get a ramp here. Woo!
He found another player that's so huge. He was not having the best of games coming in, but now ramping up. This is where we've seen Nate time and time and again. And that's the thing in these zones in this season. You cannot take your eyes off of your box for just a second.
It's the big four on the top side of the leaderboard: Tayson, Benji Fishy, Kinzel, and Darvik, versus everyone else, the people who are just trying to win this rat race at top 25, trying to get into the 15-point threshold. Benji takes out Nate, who we were watching be so safe before, and after that just flies straight away without a concern in the world. It's not about all the eliminations for Benji. It's not about surviving. It's about winning this game, and he will try to. Beams all the way around. The piece control looking nice, but not completely blocking off that player. The Aura Skin walking by. Kovacs going down in the V. Patchy also taking out in this early rotation. 30 players left. Storm Surge will not be a thing to actually deal with. Another elimination from Benji. Once again, his positional choices are shining over here. He finds another quick second height spot that he loves to be in.
And this is exactly where we saw him. I talked about it last game. He is there on second height. Now he's going to start to make his way down. And you see Tayson on your screen in a very bad spot, though. Does not have a lot to work with, but he finds an elimination. He could be going on the three-peat.
Once again, Skype gets taken out. That was the activator for Tayson last game. The message that, hey, now this end game is that much more open. It's one less Titan to deal with on the lair that you like to play, second height. Now Tayson is going to be the man to possibly stay there, even drop to low ground. No mythical items, though. So it's going to be a little bit troublesome for him to end up winning this game. Still, though, shots being taken down. His mats are looking very, very good. He'll be able to move straight into zone. Bad Sniper is popping off on the side, trying to get into the top 25. Tayson has 2 eliminations right now, a prime position to beam, but not much AR to say or use. 12 bullets left play. This could be very dangerous for Tayson.
His saving grace is he's got a lot of mats, a lot more than normally at this point in the game. 50 builds is really, really good. He does have to play everybody else's game. He's got to be very careful, picking and choosing and waiting and looking for every shot. Benji's popping off. The lead is closing. The lead is getting taken down there. Every elimination that Benji gets, he cuts into Tayson's game. Every placement point that Tayson gets, he cuts into Benji's game. And look, Benji is on the high ground there. So Benji's looking to take it from Tayson. This is a battle, and Benji's got the mythic loot this time. Benji has got Kit's Shockwave Launcher and the charged shotgun in his inventory. He looks to take the dub, but there's a player on high ground.
Right now, Benji, he could pop all the way up. It's Lechu ends up taking height. The troublesome man himself, who not only affects boxes, but now endgames too, with people like Tayson and Benji, people who are first and second in this game. Tayson is forced to play box to box with a tactical shotgun. A blue tack shotgun in Tayson is all that's left to hold onto the hat trick dream. 2 eliminations, he's gotten none yet. Top 7 situation. Lechi alive and taken out by Benji on high ground. Now it's the shockwave launcher that can move Tayson straight out of the way from the hat trick potential. Tayson has done nothing yet. He is just trying to survive. He has no materials. Benji eyes him. He has him in his sights, and there it is. A big shot to stop the big dog on top of EU. Benji can potentially take first if he gets every single elimination here. With a shockwave launcher, it could be possible. A double jump, a double bounce. Do I see 3? Not just yet. No mats left. It's just Benji with raw shots. Big gameplay. 1 crash pad to scoop anyone down from below. He drops down with a charge fully pumped up, ready to take shots. Drops this player down. 1 tick left though, Benji. You have to be careful. Last box. Could this be the shot that he needs? The AR spray's there, but it's not possible. Kiku takes him out for the final 1v1.
And it's Kiku versus Diablo. Benji did topple Tayson there, but I don't think it's going to be enough to take the lead. The shockwave being used as it should. Kiko is going to get a lot of damage off from the zone, but he takes a lot of damage, and the zone going to be the one to do it. Kiko picks up the victory royale with 4 elimination.
In that last game to take him out and stop that miracle potential 3 wins in a row, but no, it will only be 2. The best part about this standings right here is that there's 2 victory royales at the top, but you're trying to actually get a glimpse of